friends, good morning and welcome to our Wednesday morning chapel. Guess what? I have a new friend and he happens to be a friend of Jesus and he wants to follow Jesus. So I'm going to introduce our new friend. And by the way, his name is Andrew too, because our new friend is he's a cute little lion, right? A little lion, just like the St. Andrew's Lions. It's our mascot. So this is Andrew. And I know we have a sea turtle named Andrew. But Andrew is so special because he is a friend of Jesus. So if you are a friend of Jesus, go ahead and touch your nose, right? All touching our noses because we're a friend of Jesus. We believe in him. And we believe that he's our friend and he loves us and takes care of us. Well, yesterday, or I should say last week, we heard a story about Jesus's baptism. And we heard that Jesus got baptized in the Jordan River. And when he came up out of the waters, he heard whose voice? God's voice, right? And he saw the dove from heaven descending down as a symbol of the Holy Spirit. And Jesus was baptized by his cousin, who was also his friend, named John. So I wonder what happened next when Jesus got out of the water. What did he do next? Some of us, right, have been talking about that. And we've been talking about miracles that Jesus has been performing. And when Jesus was performing these miracles, he got more friends, right? More friends would decide to follow him. So today, our theme is about following Jesus. What do we do in our lives every day to follow Jesus? So I'd like to start with a story. So I'm going to I'll put Andrew back here because he wants to listen to the story too. And then that way you can look at him. But this story is the theme of following Jesus. And I'm going to start with a very important verse. So it comes from Mark's Gospel. Mark 17 says, I will follow Jesus. Okay? So the story goes like this. As Jesus passed by the Sea of Galilee, he saw two of his friends, Simon and Andrew, and they were fishing in the water. They were casting their nets out and trying to catch all these fish. And Jesus said, come after me. Come and follow me. So they left their fishing nets and they followed Jesus. Jesus walked a little farther down the shore and he saw more friends. And their names were James and John. Now, James and John were brothers. And Andrew and Simon were brothers. So now there's four friends. So James and John were also fishing, but they were in their boat tending to their nets. So when Jesus called them, they left. They left everything. They even left the boat and they followed Jesus. Wow, what a great story about following Jesus. So I wonder, what do we do to follow Jesus? Do we listen and hear Jesus telling us to follow him? There are signs all over. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen to a little story that follows up with the story I just read to you from Mark's Gospel. And then we're going to sing or learn a new song. And it's called, I Will Follow Jesus. And what we do is we follow Jesus with our hearts, with what we say. We follow Jesus every day, over here and over there. I will follow Jesus everywhere. So I hope you enjoy the story and the song and meeting our new friend in Jesus, Andrew the lion.
One day, Jesus was standing by the sea. The people crowded around him and listened to every word he said. Jesus saw two boats at the edge of the water. he got into the boat that belonged to Peter. Jesus asked Peter to take the boat away from the shore a little bit. Then he sat down in the boat and taught the crowd of people. When he finished speaking, Jesus said to Peter, "Go out into the deep water so you can catch some fish." Peter told Jesus, "We've worked all night and haven't caught anything. But because you say so, I will let down the nets." When Peter and his crew put the nets down into the water, they caught so many fish that their nets began to break. When Peter saw this, he knew that Jesus was special, and this was a special thing that had happened. Then Jesus told Peter, "Come and follow me. From now on, you will fish for people." Jesus didn't actually mean they were going to catch people like they caught fish, but he meant that they were going to follow Jesus and tell people about God's love for them. Friends, here's the amazing part. Peter and his friends left their boats and stinky nets and fish on the shore and followed Jesus. Jesus wants you to follow him too. Here are some ways you can follow Jesus. You can follow Jesus by reading about him in the Bible and doing what he says. You can also follow Jesus by telling others about God's love. And you can follow Jesus by following others who love him too. So here's what you need to know today, Finder of Fish. Everybody say this after me. Follow
Follow
Jesus.
Jesus.